Hey party people, my name is Daryl and today I'll be showing you 20 different websites where you can list your products online so you can start making some more sales. Now these websites, they don't really come in any specific order, but I'll be showing the websites that have the most traffic, and you'll be surprised on the billions of visitors that you're missing out on by not posting on these websites. So if you want to go ahead and check them out, let's go to the first one. Now, first up on the list is Amazon.com. Now, Amazon.com receives around 2.2 billion visitors a month, with around 80% of those visitors being from the United States. Now, there's a lot of good things about Amazon, and there's also a lot of bad things about Amazon that people don't really talk about. Now, Amazon was first actually originally designed and created to sell books online back in the 1990s. However, it later evolved into one of the biggest e-commerce marketplaces in the world. Now, Amazon.com has around 2.5 million sellers on this website, making it a very competitive industry. The profit margins are also very small as a result. Now, let's say, for example, you want to sell products on Amazon, such as this right here, such as a basic video card for a computer. Now, when you first join Amazon, you want to sell something. Unfortunately, you're going to display way down here when you want to sell the same item. So if I click right here, you're going to see that this product now is being sold by all these other vendors. Now, what makes this so competitive is that you're going to have to compete against all these other sellers who offer the Fulfilled by Amazon, who have over 31,000 plus positive reviews. Now, as someone who's just showing up and trying to sell on Amazon, this can be very competitive because these guys already have a very long foundation. They're well established. So if you're brand new to Amazon, you're going to have a little bit of struggling because, again, you're competing against people who have been doing this for a while. In fact, there was actually a recent lawsuit with Amazon and Fiverr because sellers on Fiverr were actually giving out positive reviews in exchange for money. As a result, Amazon sued them and Fiverr stopped having those sellers on their websites. Now, Amazon.com has sort of the industry standard as far as fees go. So most of the websites I'll be talking about sort of carry around the same amount of fees. So they carry around an 8 to 15%, and also they'll charge you for a listing fee. So for example, if you're selling a cell phone device, you'll be charged around an 8% fee. If you are selling something like a kitchen appliance, you'll be charged around a 15% fee for selling that product. So that's my personal take on Amazon. I think Amazon is somewhat of a competitive market. However, if you're brand new, just don't expect crazy results. It's a very competitive place, but it never hurts to upload your products. And also, if you want someone to help you upload all of your products on all these different websites I'll be talking about, you can go to Fiverr.com. There is a link below, and they'll go ahead and list all the products for you. In fact, sellers will even Photoshop it to make sure it hits this white background. So again, try out Amazon.com. It never hurts to sell. Just know that it is a very competitive marketplace. Next up is eBay.com. Now, eBay.com still receives around 900 million visitors every single month, with around 70% of those visitors coming from the United States. Now, personally, I do have some mixed emotions about eBay, but I still do recommend it, and I'll explain why. Now, eBay originally, when it first came out, was designed as an auction website. So they basically wanted you to list your product and people would bid on it. However, over the years, they've kind of basically ventured away from that model, and now they're all about selling products as cheap as possible. So what they did basically was around 5 to 7 years ago, they basically let all of the Chinese manufacturers come in on this website and sell on this website in an attempt to revive the company. So very similar to that website Wish.com, where people would actually buy stuff directly from the manufacturer from China. Now that sort of has become like eBay. So you can see right here that they are selling these earrings for $1. And they are even advertising this post that they want to sell these earrings for $1. So as a new seller, it can be very difficult to compete with these prices. However, don't be nervous, don't be scared, because a lot of people don't want these products. Other people might want American-made products. Now, the reason why I have mixed feelings about this website is because although they let a lot of these Chinese manufacturers come in and sell on their websites, it is sort of diluted and it's sort of lowered the standard of quality on their website. So for example, right here, you can see that this Chinese manufacturer is selling these Nikes. However, these are not real Nikes. These are fake Nikes that are being sold for $9.99. So this is kind of the bad part about letting in just anyone sell on your website, is that it dilutes your search engine and it makes your website look bad. Now, the eBay fees are very similar to Amazon, where it carries around an 8 to around a 15% fee depending on what you're selling. However, the biggest pro for this is that there is no listing fee. So you can list as many products as you want for free on ebay.com, and you'll only be charged when something sells. And regardless of what you've heard, eBay is not a dead company. This company received around $2.6 billion in its first quarter of 2019. Now, one thing I do want to mention to everyone is that there have been some notable scams on eBay. So if you do decide to sell on eBay, I just want to go ahead and mention that there are some small scams out there that people use. It's not a very, very common thing, but unfortunately with all marketplaces, stuff like this always happens. So I'm just gonna go ahead and leave this article in the description below to check it out if you decide to sell on eBay. Personally, I don't think eBay is a bad choice. I think that if you're a new seller, it is one of the easiest places to sell your products. In fact, I myself have sold products on eBay, but over time I just got really lazy and I just said, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and buy it on Amazon.com. But then again, there is a lot of traffic and people selling and buying products on eBay.com. So go ahead and give it a try. Now the next one is a little surprising. Did you know you can open up an online shop on Facebook on your fan page, and you can also list your products on the marketplace as well? Now Facebook.com receives around 25 billion visits every single month. But the funny part is that only 7 billion people exist on the planet. So that means the whole world must log in at least a few times, to get that number. Now, you can actually create an online store on your actual Facebook fan page. In fact, I actually have a tutorial on how you can link your WooCommerce products and import them all directly onto your Facebook page. So for example, this is my Facebook page, darrelwilson.com. Make sure to like it, and you can go ahead and, people can see your stuff, so blah, 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 blah. And right here, you have the shop icon. So if you are a shop, you can actually list your products here. And when someone clicks on one of your products, they will actually be redirected to go to your website. So that is a great way on how to get traffic using your Facebook fan page. Alternatively, you can use the marketplace. Now, the marketplace, a lot of companies list their products, and this again is another great way to do it, because if you're a local store, you can list your items for a very cheap price. In fact, I believe it is free to list your items on the Facebook marketplace. Personally, I haven't done it yet, but this site charges around a 5% fee if something sells. If the price is lower than, I think it's $1 or something like that, they'll just charge you 40 cents. So the fees are relatively very, very, very small. And with 25 billion people on this website, I'm pretty sure people will actually start to purchase your products. Now, alternatively, once you become a credible seller on Facebook, you actually get higher rated, and you actually get little badges telling people that you're a responsive seller and that you're a trusted seller, etc. So once you build a sort of credibility on the marketplace, you get badges, right? So that's another great way on how to list and sell your products with Facebook, and also the shop page as well. And also, if you're using WooCommerce, I have a full tutorial on how to import your WooCommerce products onto your Facebook page. So be sure to check that out. It has lots of good reviews, and make sure to like that video as well. So again, it never hurts to post your products on Facebook. Next is Etsy.com. Now, this website receives around 219 million visitors every single month, with around 60% of those visitors being from the United States. Now, this website actually has some pretty low fees. However, they do not allow people to sell electronics on their website. So if you have phones or you have laptops that you want to sell, unfortunately, this website will not let you sell them on. But if you're looking for things that are cute, like clothes or accessories, or just something that you might think that you need around the house, this website will do just fine. My prices right now are listed in Thai baht, because currently right now I am in Bangkok, but I'm originally from the United States, so that's why you see it says THB. So that's why they're not listed in American dollars. But yeah, check out Etsy.com. It's just a good website just to list clothes or something else you might have around the house. Now, this website has some pretty low fees as well. They only charge you a 5% fee if something sells. However, they also have a 3% transaction fee for payment processors. So you're looking at around 8% in total, but that is not that bad considering websites like Amazon can charge up to 15%. So definitely check out Etsy.com. Next is Newegg.com. Now, Newegg.com receives around 24 million visitors a month, with around 75% of those visitors coming from the USA. Now, this website originally first started as an only electronics store. So basically, if you had a laptop or a video card, this was the place that you would go to sell it. Now, there are some restrictions with this website, unfortunately. You will need a license and a business permit to sell on this website. So you need to be a verified vendor. So if you have like 1 or 2 products and you want to just upload them onto this website, unfortunately, they will not let you upload on their website. However, if you are already an established business and you want to upload your products onto this website, they will let you. Now, this website, again, first came out as just an electronics store. So they only used to sell things like video cards and PC games. You can see right here, like, games for PCs and all that stuff with electronics. They've added a range of stuff. Like now they have games, they have toys, they have dolls and all this stuff. I mean, what is this? Pretend, play, and dress up for kids. Huh. All right, that's a new one. I didn't know they're selling that on Newegg. But you can see here that they do have a large range, a variety of products. So it doesn't matter what you're into. I mean, health and fitness. I mean, look at this. They're even selling, what is this, food? They're selling food on this website now? That is a mystery to me. So again, Newegg, it's definitely worth checking out. In fact, I used to date a girl who actually lived right next to this place, and I actually used to visit it all the time. It was pretty funny. In fact, I'll gotta show you all. This has nothing to do with the video, but I just want to talk about how weird this city is shaped. So I lived right here. I lived in Pasadena, California before, and my ex-girlfriend a few years ago lived right here in Diamond Bar. This is the city right here. It's called City of Industry, but look how it's designed. I mean, look at this. Like, who from California designs a city like this? In fact, look at this right here. It actually kind of cuts off, and then there's a little circle, and that's also part of the city. I don't know. That's just really weird, and I just thought about that. Just something really bizarre. Now, also their commission rates vary, so they go, again, I think every website has this 8 to 15% commission rate, depending on what you're selling. So right here, you can see the rates, depending on what you're selling. DVD videos around 10%. So they do have a very large category of fees. However, they range from 8 to 15%. Based off what you are selling. So that's something to check out. So again, if you are a business or you're someone who has a large inventory of products and you want to explore different revenues on places to sell your products, Newegg is a great choice. Check them out. Now, this next website is ugly. Craigslist.org is an ugly website. Unfortunately, it has around 422 million visitors on it every single month, with 93% of the audience coming from the USA. Now, this website is actually pretty popular with most people from America. In fact, a lot of people list their products online. You can do jobs, you can do gigs, you can look for a girlfriend, you can offer services. There is a lot of things you can do on this website. So for example, if you are a business, you can go ahead and list your products right here. And these were all listed in, look at this, October 2nd. All these products are listed in one day. So there are a lot of people selling their products over here on Craigslist.org. And I personally have bought items from Craigslist.org because you can find local shops, you can find people who are selling something in your area that you might want. And if you are a business, businesses are welcome as well. So if you're thinking yourself, oh, I'm a business though, I'm bigger. No, you can list your products as a dealer on this website. That's totally allowed. Also, if you are interested in, WordPress and you've watched my videos, you know how to make websites, this is a great website on finding clients for WordPress as well. So right here, you can see I went to gigs and I just typed in I typed in WordPress, and people are looking for WordPress experts. I need a graphic designer, WordPress layout setup. I mean, these guys are just waiting for you to take their money. Like, they're just waiting. They're just like, hey, I don't know how to use this theme. How do you import the demo content? Charge them $2,000, charge them $2,000, and there you go. You got their site up and ready, So it doesn't matter what you're selling. There's something for everybody right here. Video games, books, boats, aviation, and also wanted. So right here, I'll put, oh, look at that. Someone's looking for a 23-year-old needs a sugar daddy. Only $900 a month. That's actually not that expensive, guys. I mean, I would hit her up. Oh, it looks like here no one's looking for something with WordPress. But over here on gigs, I think we found it over here. Yeah, WordPress. Oh, make sure to type in 2 S's. There you go. And you can find work or something like website. Maybe you can find a website or something like that. And there you go. Look at that. We got offers. Look at that. Just go over there and click all the links and send all the offers. So again, this is a great website to list products for sale. So be sure to check out Craigslist.org. Now today, it's not just about websites anymore. These applications get massive traffic and massive followings, and the Poshmark app is one of those popular applications. Now this app receives around 35 million hits on it every single month, with 93% of those hits coming from the USA. Now this app actually has a very broad range of products. So they range from men, from women, from kids. They sell pants, they sell bags, they sell shoes, they sell things for your house. They just sell all sorts of stuff, and you can be a buyer or you can be a seller on this website. So just by going to the application and taking a look at what they sell, you can kind of get an idea. Basically, I think they're selling everything except electronics. So they have bags, they have shoes, they have shirts, clothes. Now, even for kids, they have all sorts of stuff. Carter's, is that a brand or something like that? I don't know. I don't keep up too much with the trends, guys. I really don't. I don't watch TV, so I'm left in the dark sometimes. Also, home accessories. They have a lot of different stuff. Pottery Barn. Okay, these are companies. You know, now I'm catching up here. I'm catching up. But you are also allowed to sell products on this website. However, I have heard a lot of complaints about this website saying that you can't return products. You can only return the product if it's not as it is sold. So basically, if you buy this cup right here that says, what is this? Dedi. So if you buy the cup and then you want to return it, you can't unless it does not say that if it's something else. And I have seen the Poshmark reviews, but this is actually not really that bad. I mean, if they're getting around 35 million visits a month and there's only 1,400 complaints against them, that's not that much. It's really not that much. And personally, we've all worked in e-commerce. We've dealt with crazy people where clients, they get super crazy and aggressive and they start hitting the forums and they attack you and then you offer money to shut them up. I have been there, guys. Trust me. I've dealt with crazy clients. So I don't think the Poshmark app is a non-reputable app. I think that with the amount of traffic and the amount of audience they have, I think they've done a great job at it, or a great job keeping their name up to par. And you can take a look for yourself. It has tons of positive reviews. I mean, 153,000 ratings, above 4.5. So it is a reputable app. So be sure to check out the Poshmark app. Next up is Groupon. Now this website is a little unique and I'll explain why. Now this website receives around 48 million visitors every single month, with 90% of those visitors coming from the USA. Now this website unfortunately charges the highest fee for selling something out of every single website I've talked about. This website charges 50% for everything sold. And I'll kind of explain why here. So this website is known for people who are trying to find deals on products. It has a lot of coupons, has a lot of sales, but this website is generally more for branding. So if you're brand new to the market and you want to display your product on a website, Groupon is a great choice because what happens is your product gets seen. So generally what happens is you sign up for the website and then you tell Groupon that you want to discount your product, and whatever this final price is, Groupon will take half of that price. So if you're looking to kind of brand your product and you want to get your stuff out there, if you want to provide discounts for your services or even your products, Groupon is a great way on how to get branding for your product. Next up is a great one, Rakuten.com, and in Japanese it means optimism. Now this website receives around 50 million visitors every single month, with around 63% of those visitors coming from the USA. Now this website was originally founded and developed in Japan. It's basically the Amazon for Japan. However, it still has a very large USA presence. And the great part about Rakuten is that you can sell anything you want. They have tons and tons of products on this website. In fact, this is the biggest e-commerce store in Japan. So this is like the Amazon over in Japan. So it has tons of products, and it doesn't matter what you're in. You know, you could be selling clothes, you can be selling electronics, food, accessories, and this website will allow you to sell it. Now the fees are basically the same as Amazon, basically 8 to 15%, and it has a $1 fee for listing the product. So if you are selling online, I definitely recommend to check out Rakuten. You know, they have the same fees as Amazon, unfortunately. However, it has a massive audience, so be sure to check out Rakuten.com. And unlike Amazon, this company actually prides itself on not selling its own products. So this company gives a lot of, I guess you can say, criticism to Amazon because Amazon sells their own products on the store. However, Rakuten does not, and they actually say that's why you should switch and sell on Rakuten. In fact, this owner, the owner's name is Hiroshi Mikitana. He's actually on the board for Lyft.com, sort of like that Uber service in the United States. So be sure to check out Rakuten.com. It is a great way on how you can sell your products online. Next up is Bonanza.com. Now, this website receives around 5 million visitors every month, with around 75% of those visitors coming from the USA. Now, this website, again, specializes in something like fashion, health and beauty, collectible arts, handbags, and also jewelry. This site does not sell electronics. Now, the fees on this website are actually pretty small. So the fees from this website range from around 1.5% to around 3.5%. And they have a lot of traffic and a lot of products on this website. So it's really easy to get set up. You can just simply make an account. You can sell on the website right away. You can also import them from Amazon, eBay, and Etsy, and also Shopify, making it super convenient. So again, I definitely recommend checking out Bonanza.com. So I hope you enjoyed those 10 websites that I talked about. Now I do have 10 more for you, and those are actually in the description, and they're available on my blog, so you can check them out for free. Now it doesn't hurt to post your products on all of these websites. I mean, it's just another way on how you can generate more sales for free, right? So what the hell are you still doing here? Go post your products on those websites. I'll see you guys later.